Lance and Jasper. Gators, Mississippi State. Try to tell them Bulldogs about that Kentucky team. They wouldn't listen. Said I was bitter. That don't matter anymore, does it?
Yeah, look.
Live on the Lance and Jasper show. How you feeling?
How I feel? Yeah, well, I'm feeling all right.
Where you?
What's up?
I'm just gonna get your thoughts on this football team. I know you didn't feel good in going up against Tennessee. You predict us to lose. So where you stand with this team now?
I don't understand now. I mean, did they play well? Yeah, but you should always
that ain't
win
enough.
a game.
There it is. That is plain.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You should always win a game if you get 6 turnovers.
That's true.
And
you gotta create them.
They took advantage of the turnovers too. I give them that. But I mean, we're a long way. We got a long ways to go. I mean,
what do you mean by that?
What do I mean by that? I mean, we have
a long ways to go. Where?
On the offensive side of the ball.
I mean, but you say we got a long way to go. I mean, what point are you trying to get to? Are you saying we're not good enough to win the East, or we're not good enough to win the SEC, or we're not good enough to make the play? I mean, what do you mean by we got a long way to go?
To get a New Year's Day bowl bid, we got a long ways to go.
Oh, good night. I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that. I mean, I don't know what y'all
I'm just trying to, look at it.
Well, that's great.
Realistically.
Well, I don't know what the hell you think I'm looking at it in. I mean, you think I'm living a dream? Are you kidding me? I look at it realistic. I mean, this ain't just orange and blue talk. This is real football talk. I just don't see how you look at. I don't see how you look at this team and act like we can't compete for the East this year.
Man, I've seen. Look, what I seen Saturday. I'm not saying we played well. The difference in with David Reese and on that football team on that defensive side of the ball is night and day different.
Okay.
Tennessee's line, except for maybe one player, is worse than ours.
See, there you go again, taking shots at the offensive line. That really don't deserve that.
No, I didn't. I'm not saying the play. I'm saying that they have up and down plays like our line.
That's everything.
There's some place we look good. We got a push down there and on the goal line there. I mean, that was good to see. But like I said, I'm not going to jump all high mighty because we beat a damn Tennessee team that turned the ball
I ain't
over 6
either.
times.
I was high mighty before the season started.
I know.
I'm not waiting. I'm not excited all of a sudden. I knew where this team could go, and I know where it's going. It just saddens my heart that you guys just don't see it. You just keep waiting on us to fail. You keep waiting on. No, hold on a minute. You keep waiting on last year to show up. You keep waiting on last year's coaching to show up. This is a different team with a different mindset, and we got more talent around the quarterback. He will not fail unless you ask him to throw it 30 times a game. And that ain't going to happen no more. And David Reese makes this front seven championship level when you think about him and C.C. Jefferson being back in the lineup and what they mean to the other players.
What do you do if Reese goes down? What do you got behind him?
Then you start losing games again. But what if he don't go down?
There it is right there. It's always... We've got to, and I told you this earlier in the week. We just got to continue to develop depth.
Well, we can't.
Need to get behind him.
You only got what you got, and right now we ain't got another David Reese on that team.
No, you don't. But you don't really have anybody else that could fill his shoes or put a finger over the leak. If there was, he might.
There's a lot of teams that couldn't replace David Reese. There's a lot of teams that couldn't replace a talent like David Reese. I mean, come on, man. This guy can make NFL teams front seven better today. That's how good David Reese is.
I mean, Reese is a good linebacker. I'll give you that. But my point is, if he goes down, I'm just thinking about the big picture.
Well, you're thinking negative. That's what you think.
Oh, I'm not thinking. I mean, people get hurt every game.
They don't have to.
They get hurt in practice. No, there's no rule against not getting hurt. But, hopefully he doesn't.
You just waiting on NFL, man. That bothers me.
No, I'm not. No, be honest with you. Let me tell you something. I've seen this play. I've been a Gator there for 40 years almost. I've seen it all. I've seen it.
You ain't seen this yet.
And I'm taking it one game, 1 week at a time.
You're taking it 1 week at a time, man. But your attitude ain't changed. Last week you had us losing, and your attitude still ain't no better. That bothers me. That ain't taking it 1 week at a time. That's making your damn mind up that what you're going to see, and you're convinced we're going 8-4, and you don't want to come off of it. You're being stubborn as hell, my friend. Open your eyes. If you're taking it week to week, open your eyes to what you're seeing. You're seeing a commitment to the run. You've seen a championship level front seven. The back end's catching up, and you're seeing great special teams. Those three elements will win a championship at any level of football.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the quarterback.
There's other teams.
The quarterback's
got the same things we got.
If I would have told you after 4 games, Felipe Franks would be playing better than Jarrett Stidham and Nick Fitzgerald, you would have laughed. Well, guess what, my friend? He's doing it.
Come on now, let's don't get too high on Felipe.
It ain't too damn high on Felipe. Stats don't lie. Tape don't lie. Look at the damn stats. Who else has got 12 touchdowns in the SEC? Damn sure ain't Stidham. Man's got 3. Nick Fitzgerald. Felipe Franks has outplayed Nick Fitzgerald. I just got off the phone with Mississippi Radio. Even he admitted Felipe Franks is having a better year than Nick Fitzgerald. Because I told you, don't worry about the quarterback. Worry about the quarterback coach.
Franks. I think Fitzgerald is missing Mullen. But
you damn right.
You said it. Franks has more weapons around him than Fitzgerald does.
That ain't my problem.
It's not your problem, but it is what it is.
All I know is last week Mississippi State was considered a top 10 team. Nobody could beat them. They were going to win 10 games this year, and now everybody's acting like they're not worth a fuck. Nobody wants to claim what they were saying last week.
They struggled against Kansas State. Kansas State sucks.
Hey, I had them 6-6. I'm just telling you what the media is selling. 10-2. Right. This is the best team. Well, you're forgetting something about that team. They ain't got their damn coach anymore. Coaches matter in the SEC and in college football, and that's why you're seeing a difference in Florida going up and Mississippi State trending down.
Oh, like I said, we're going to find out Saturday.
We are going to find out.
In my opinion, the game's going to be won in the trenches.
Well, that's every game.
It's going to be, our offensive line's going to have to block that front line of
you got to block them all.
They got a very good athletic, They
got
a very good athletic line.
Dan Mullen's smart enough to get the ball out of Frank's hands, so he knows how to get a little misdirection going.
You've got to worry about that. You've got to worry. What I'm worried about is the mindset of Felipe.
He plays better on the road. He's confident. I told you before the season.
I hope he keeps doing playing well. He needs to keep getting better and better every week.
He ain't played his best game yet, but every time you look up, he's got 4 touchdowns in a game. That's pretty. He's quietly doing good things. What I like about Felipe, he ain't getting us beat. All right? As long as he ain't getting us beat, I don't care about completion percentage or missing a few throws. The great ones make passes that make you shake your head. They all make decisions time to time that'll make you shake your head. That's just part of it. They're all going to look inexperienced at times. The man's playing well. Coach Mullen's got this team on the right track. The mindset's right. The players are back. The swag's back. The standard's back. The effort is back. And this team ain't nothing to play with, boy. This ain't no toy on Christmas.
Yeah, we play. You ramped up. I'm like I said, I'm taking it one. I want us to win. Taking it one game at a time. Tennessee games in the past. I told you how I felt about that one.
How you think this team's going to shine for Dan Mullen? You seen the mental focus they had on the road last week, and let's be real. Going into Knoxville is a hell of a lot harder than going into Starkville.
Well, I don't know. Well, in the past, Florida teams always struggle.
Dan Mullen, I don't care about the past because Dan Mullen's never coached the Florida Gators before. What Dan Mullen does in this area is not going to have a damn thing to do with what happened 20 years ago.
Right. You're right, but I'm
that mindset right there, I cannot wrap my mind around. I don't do not understand why people bring up the past when we're talking about a brand new era.
We'll see. We'll see Saturday, and I hope you're right.
I'm always right. Go Gators, all right? Appreciate your time, bro. You the man.
No,
you the man.
No, man. What you got? What you got for this weekend?
I got the Florida Gators winning. 23.
What's big toward the end of the week? You think we're going to put 43 on them?
I said 23.
Oh, 23.
13.
Oh, win's a win. I'll see how I feel Thursday.
Well, look. Anytime you get fired up, you want to talk, hit your boy up.
Trust me, you don't understand. Boy, but you don't understand the biggest Gator fan I am, bud.
I do, man. I just give you a hard time on here because I want to get you fired up.
But I just try to take it one game. That's because,
well, you got to.
Man, look how long it's been since we've had. It's 10 years since we've been relevant in the nation.
I understand.
10 years.
Well, guess what?
Every year you get your hopes up, and then what happens?
I understand, man.
Let's just look at it one day at a time. You know, one day, one game at a time.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with your approach as a fan, man. I appreciate you.
I'm not going to sit there.
We got 2 more. In the next 2 weeks, we're going to find out. We're going to find out if we're national, if we're national relevant or not in the next 2 weeks.
I'll be down there in LSU. I'll be down there.
Holler at your boy. I can't wait to get your reaction.
I will sit there on CBS and I'll try to get me a sign that says, "Call the Lance from Jasper Sheriff."
tell them Fawn Bomb wears Lance and Jasper pajamas. That'll get you on TV for sure.
I'll think of something good. Jasper loves Jeff.
They don't know They don't know nothing about Jasper unless it's Lance and Jasper. I'll tell you that.
That's right. Lance and Jeff forever.
Oh man, don't put me like that. I ain't queer at all.
I hear you.
Well, I shouldn't say that because there might be people on this show that watch it. But, man, you the man. Go Gators.
Go Gators.
Yeah, I like my guy right there. Blah, blah, blah. Still the worst coach. Man, I can't wait to get to Jacksonville. Y'all guys make me sick. Tell Uncle Lou to call me. I ain't calling Uncle Lou. Let's see what else we got. Call my man. Call my man George. We ain't talked to Georgie in a while. He keeps tweeting on the show. I like George a lot. He's fired up. He's yelling "moo" on the show, son. At least some people got a little faith in this thing. At least some people got the vision to say. And I understand wanting to be careful. And I understand not wanting to put your foot in your mouth. But don't the media do that all the time? I mean, is it just me? Or are they just now understanding about Kentucky?
Okay, here's George.
I mean, I ain't taking credit for Kentucky because I did pick Florida to win. At the same time, I knew the talent on the team. I told you Terry Wilson was better than Fitzgerald. Nobody wanted to hear it. Do you believe me now? Mississippi State team's winning 5 in a row. Bet your ass on that. Yeah, Georgie ain't home. George, give us a call if you want to get on the show, man. I really appreciate it. Thoughts on Uncle Lou? Anybody makes fun of retarded people, I ain't got nothing to say about it. You tell Uncle Lou until he wants to accept what he did and have a real conversation and apologize for it. I got nothing to say to Uncle Lou. Go Dust.
That's him.
Yeah, man, I mean, I just want to talk football. I don't really care to attack people's character on the show. It don't matter to me.
Calling down.
What's up?
Oh, we're doing well. We're live on the Lance and Jasper show.
Man, it's a big week.
Why is it a big week?
It's game week. It's always a big week.
Well,
There's 12 big weeks a year, but this one is special because we got my man Dan Mullen's homecoming. It's going to be amazing to see what he does against Mississippi State.
Who you taking to homecoming?
I don't know. I'm taking a win. That's what I'm taking.
I'll tell you what I'm taking. A championship level front seven with the emergence of David Reese and C.C. Jefferson being in the fold. Adam Schuler stepping up. The double nickel Kyrie Campbell. This is a championship level front seven, man. And, man, what I like about this team right now, They're committed to the run. You got a championship level front seven, and special teams is playing great. Those three things will win at any level, man. And the Florida Gators ain't getting enough credit for what they've done and the way they've turned the season around. But wait no more, because when we get done with Starkville and we come home and we swamp LSU, we'll be top 10 team, and the media won't know what the hell happened, son. They'll be late to the party. But you heard it first on the Lance and Jasper show.
Yes, sir. Hey, I just want to say this. For all those haters who've been hating on Felipe Franks, I'm done. Okay? I'm done.
Yep. Tell them, man.
It's awful to see that our quarterback, this is what it's awful to see. Our quarterback is in the top 3 in the SEC in passing efficiency. Our quarterback is in the top 3 in the nation for passing efficiency under pressure.
Damn.
Our quarterback is in the top 5 in the nation for passing touchdowns.
Damn.
Okay? Our quarterback is in the top 10 in the nation for touchdown to interception ratio. This quarterback has improved. And what is awful to see is that fans are still riding on Felipe Franks. I'm done with that. I am tired of that. Okay? I've been behind Felipe since day one.
You better believe it, man.
I knew that he had some room to grow, but I know that we have the coach to do it. And Dan Mullen is coaching Felipe Franks. Felipe Franks did not have coaching in high school. Felipe Franks did not have coaching the last 2 years in college. Felipe Franks has arguably the best quarterback coach in the country. And coaching matters in college. It really does.
You damn right. It's showing up. Oh, it's showing up. I mean,
I'm fired up, man.
I mean, you should be, and I appreciate everything you just said. Those are solidifying facts of Felipe Franks. I didn't realize he was playing that well. I'm not a stat guy, but the eye test. But that just solidifies it, man. Stats don't lie, but more importantly, the tape don't lie. And this man's having a season of a lifetime, man. Who would have thought he'd be playing better than Nick Fitzgerald? Who would have thought he'd be playing better than Jarrett Stidham? Are you kidding me? Gator fans cried the day Jarrett Stidham picked Auburn over Florida.
Yeah. You know what? You know what, Lance? For all those people that are saying, oh, man, Felipe Franks is just a game manager. I don't know what we're going to do.
That's all we need.
Game manager. That man's a playmaker.
Yeah.
Did you see him against Tennessee? He went airborne, and he came down in one piece. He's looking like Superman out there. Again, I'm not saying he's going to win the Heisman.
Who cares?
But I'm saying that he's doing good. And he's a winner. And he's a leader. Okay?
Yeah, every time you look up, he's got multiple touchdowns in a game. I mean, last week, he didn't even jump off my screen, but at the end of the day, he's got 4 touchdowns. So he's quietly killing people. And again, he's not getting us beat. And that's all you need, man.
Exactly. You are so right. He is a winner. Okay, and I couldn't say that last year. Do you know why he's a winner? Because Mullen is a winner. Brian Johnson is a winner. Gonzalez is a winner. Hevesy is a winner. There is a winning mentality in that football program. And what I love about what happened against Colorado State is Dan Mullen instilled an enjoyment of the winning. Winning is not an opportunity for relief. Man, we won. I'm sure glad we didn't lose. No, you win. It's the Gator standard. You win and you love it. You enjoy it. You celebrate. Because that's what you do. You win. And when you lose, you get better. And we already lost, and we've gotten better, and we're not going to lose again.
I told you after the Kentucky game, man, there's no need to panic. And this team ain't going to snowball. They will prevail, and they will rally, and they have. And they will continue to march forevermore. But here's the deal, man. Felipe Franks, this guy's confident. I said it before the season. The fans don't trust Felipe Franks. The media don't. But damn it, the players and the coaches believe in this guy, man. And that's all that matters. So they can keep hating all they want, write what they want, say what they want. This man's on a mission. And it's funny to me that he plays better on the road where he ain't surrounded by the hate that the Gators keep bringing to the swamp, man. It's really a tragic thing when a team plays better on the road than at home. And a lot of that is because of the fan pressure and the anxiety that they showed. I mean, that stadium got quiet in the second quarter against Kentucky. Show some faith, raise some hell. You ain't it work?
Yeah. Man, you're right.
But going on the road, man, the pressure's on Mississippi State right here. Joe Moorhead, I mean, they're in a panic. They're scrambling. What do we need to do better? What can we do? I mean, they are in a panic. I mean, this guy was supposed to upgrade. He came in running his mouth. He ain't backed it up yet. I mean, we're going on a road, and you're going to see their fans get into an early panic when we jump out on the lead. We start making plays. Their offense ain't scoring points like Joe Moorhead promised they would. This Fitzgerald ain't better as a passer like he said he could do. I mean, this guy's fraud. Everything he sold you, don't buy it, man, because this son of a bitch is a damn cheap-ass salesman.
Yeah.
He can't get it done on Saturdays.
Yeah, man, you want my game breakdown?
Give me something.
Tell you, man, you know what? Kentucky's looking really good right now. But I'm talking about Mississippi State. Hey, they may have looked pretty bad against Kentucky, but I think they're going to play hard. I think they're going to play better than they did last week. I know that last week was sort of a hiccup game for Mississippi State, but it don't matter. It don't matter that they're going to play better. It don't matter they're going to play harder. It don't matter they're going to play more with more energy, with more focus. They ain't beating the Gators. There's no way that Mississippi State walks in that field with a W against this Gator team. Okay, my keys to the win. Number 1, turnover ratio. We are the team that forces more turnovers than any team in the country. Like that article said, no backpacks, no chains, just turnovers. 14 turnovers to be exact that we forced this season. Okay? I'm telling you, we're going to force turnovers. Nick Fitzgerald is going to throw it in the places that he shouldn't throw it, and there's going to be picks. There's going to be fumbles. Okay? Now, so number 1, turnover ratio. Number 2, run the ball. I'm glad to see that Felipe Franks is doing good. Why is Felipe Franks doing better? Because we are running the ball. We are running the ball. We are running the rock. Okay? I can't wait to see Pierce get more carries. I can't wait to see Scarlett break out some more runs. I can't wait to see Piron do what he does best. Run the ball. And key number 3 is have some fun. Okay? Dan Mullen is notorious for fun football. And I want Dan Mullen to come back to his home field and do what he does best. Play fun football. It doesn't have to be a trick play. It doesn't have to be the annexation of Puerto Rico from that movie. But, man, I better see some fun product in that field. I better see some Wildcat touchdowns by Kadarius Toney. I better see some more antics and wackiness from our RMF Swain. Man, get Van Jefferson the deep ball. Get him the ball.
Here's the deal, man.
Fun football.
I'm going to tell you, man, Muller had a lot more offense he wanted to play and a lot more formations and new things he was going to display. But there wasn't no need to show it against Tennessee because that game was over in the second quarter. So he saved it for this week like a smart coach would. You don't show your whole hand if you don't need to. That was a very vanilla playbook right there Dan Mullen put up against because he knew he had it. So you're going to see formations you ain't seen. You're going to see plays you haven't seen. And you're definitely going to see Kadarius Toney get the touches we thought it would get last week, this week. But I appreciate your time, man. Great stuff tonight. Go Gators.
Go Gators, 34-23.
34. Oh, I like that score. I like that score a lot.
34-23.
All right, got you down for it.
Go Gators.
Go Gators. Call George back one more time. George, I'm going to give you one more holler. Turn that dirt to glitter. There ain't no reason why this boy ain't going to have to sit. You keeping it under 20 passes a game? Man, that is recipe for success.
Hey.
What's up, George?
Oh, I was like, who's calling from Oklahoma number?
Oh, man, this is Tennessee, baby. Jasper, Tennessee.
I just typed it into the internet. I wasn't sure. Anyway, that's cool. How you
Don't
doing?
type it in the internet. They lie. We found that out the other day. I was just going to get your thoughts on the Gators, man. I know you're kind of a veteran at this. You've been around a while. You've seen a lot. And I know you don't get shaken easy. So what's your mindset going into this week?
Shit, man. Well, I just want to win by 1 point now.
Me too, George. I don't care if it's 3-2, like Auburn, Mississippi State. It don't matter to me. Just give me a W, baby.
I got a lot of confidence. We got 19 returning starters, and I like our players. And I'm not sure about the whole depth issue and all that. But at least we got Mullen. I trust the guy. I trust the assistants. I'm happy. And they'll do the best they can no matter what, you know?
I mean, we don't have the depth. There's no denying that. But if we can keep our main guys healthy, we got a chance to win every ball game. I mean, of course, we can't afford to go without C.C. Jefferson or David Reese or C.J. Henderson. I mean, we're trapped. I mean, there's no doubt we're skating on thin ice. But if we can get those guys through the season somehow, we're going to make it to Atlanta, man.
I'm not as confident as I used to be about all these games we got. LSU, these hard games, but if we, even if we lose another game or something, if we could beat Georgia and beat FSU and LSU, I mean, that would just be. It's possible. Anything can happen in college football.
It's definitely possible. If you win this weekend and you beat LSU, or even if you lose to LSU, if LSU beats Georgia and Auburn beats Georgia, and you beat Georgia, you still go to Atlanta. So all ain't lost these next 2 weeks. But what you can do these next 2 weeks is gain some national respect, something the Gators ain't had in 10 years.
Yeah.
So
they looked like they were starting to have a little fun there last week. They had confidence because they had a little cushion.
This team's real, man. Getting David Reese and C.C. Jefferson back's made this defense championship level, and they're keeping Franks on the wraps with the passes, so he ain't got as many chances to fail. I mean, I know he ain't what everybody wants to see, but he's good enough for me, man, and I know he's damn good enough for Dan Mullen, or he wouldn't be playing, and that's all you need to know. I mean, Dan Mullen don't make mistakes when it comes to quarterbacks, all right?
Right, and every time we win a game, our recruiting improves, you know?
Yeah, that's one point that ain't been brought up. I mean, when you win a game like that on the road in Knoxville, the score like it was, that gets recruits' attention. Now you got to keep the momentum going and keep doing it. But, man, that was a really, really big win as far as recruiting goes.
Okay, poor Tennessee, man. Jeez, aren't you glad you're not Tennessee?
I never was going to be Tennessee. I never was worried. I never was
you
worried.
You live in Tennessee? You're surrounded by...
Yeah.
volunteers?
Yeah,
Wow.
I went outside at halftime and all the lights were off. Everybody done went to bed.
Yeah, I'm not even sure I'd wear my Gator attire around there.
Well, I do, but I ain't scared. I live in a small town, man. Everybody knows everybody. It ain't nothing to worry about. I don't live in like the city where, you know, some guy where you got to worry about running somebody in a bad mood and he just wants to kill you over it. But, you know, it's pretty safe around here.
Good. Yeah, I love Tennessee. I've been through there a bunch of times. I'm from the East Coast. I like the country.
Yeah, it's a pretty state, man.
I vacationed up there, but, you know.
Well, I just want to get your thoughts, man. You always tuning in, and I appreciate your support and everything you're trying to do for me. I just want to give you a quick caller, man. And so I know you ain't big on scores, so as long as the Gators win by 1, Georgia's good. And I agree with that, George. You the man.
I've been guessing scores all year, but this is getting serious now. I just want to win, man. 1 point's fine by me if it comes down to it.
All right, we can win 3-2, and I'll be just as happy as 52-3.
I was saying 15-0. Now I'm saying 14-1 until I'm proven wrong. And then if we lose 2, I'll say 13-2. You know, like whatever.
Hey, you know, hey, that's all we can do at this point. I mean, we done promised 12-0 and it didn't happen. So what the hell you want me to say? I mean, I still think it. Like I said, at worst his team's 10-2. But regardless of the record, mark my words to date, the Florida Gators will be in Atlanta this year.
Man, Dan Mullen's happy. He's getting $6 million a year, and they gave him the keys to the Florida Gator football team. That's a happy man, Dan Mullen. He's doing the best he can, and like I say, I would never second guess him on anything. He's smarter than we are when it comes to football, especially.
I would agree. That's why I don't have no trouble. You don't hear me complaining. You don't hear me panicking. You didn't hear me jump off shit when we lost Kentucky. I knew this team would come back and it wasn't going to snowball into more losses. I knew this team would bounce back the right way, and they have. And a lot of that Kentucky game was personnel. We didn't have our guys on defense. That hurt.
Yeah.
But I ain't an excuse guy. They beat us. So what? We'll see what happens. But hey, man, go Gators.
And I hope someone knocks off Alabama or somebody knocks them down, man.
No chance, man. No chance. All we can hope for is the Gators get there, and Dan Mullen, he schemed well against Alabama with less talent. You hope he can come up with another good game plan, and the Gators execute it and we beat them. I mean, that's all you can hope for.
Yeah.
But
like you said, you got to win too. Special teams and defense, offense and special teams, something, you know.
Yeah, and that's what I love about our special teams is elite right now. The defense, like I said, with Brees and Jefferson back, the front seven, Schuler stepping up, Campbell. I mean, the Houston at linebacker, Miller. I mean, he's got Johnson, Joseph. I mean, we go on and on, man. This is Nigga, Paul out. They playing with their heart and soul out for the Florida Gators. This front seven's real, man, and I just want people to know what you've seen against Kentucky ain't the real Florida Gator defense. And I feel sorry for anybody who has to play the Gators. Don't worry about who we play. Worry about who's playing the Gators. Go Gators, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, I gotta tell you. Who you gonna get on here?
I don't know who you gonna call.
Oh, how y'all feeling today? Who wants some? Somebody call the show 423-509-7007. I'll go 10 more minutes if anybody wants to join.
Who's Chad?
I don't know.
Who you
Coach
want?
Tyler out. Call the coach up. See what he's doing. See, he might have 5 minutes for us. He might have 5 minutes for us.
Yeah, we're calling the coach.
Hello.
Hey, man, it's Lance and Jasper. You got 5 minutes?
Yeah, I got it, man.
Hey, man. All right, we're live right here. And I was thinking about this game, and I know how close you are to the program, and I was like, damn, let's get the coach's opinion. Well,
Okay.
where you at on this game? I mean, does Florida have a chance? Or, I mean, where's your mind at?
Does Florida have a chance? Damn, you caught me off guard, man.
Well, tell me what you do know. Tell me what you do know. Then we'll get to what you don't know. Because what you don't know, I do, bro.
Okay. Put it like this: if Moorhead goes out there and throw the ball 32 times like he did last week against Kentucky, Florida has a chance.
Exactly.
But if Mississippi State go out there and work on their strengths and do what they're capable of doing with running the ball, even if it don't work early on, if they be patient and establish a rhythm with the offensive line, which Moorhead never tried to do, because Fitzgerald's not a thrower. So, but if Mississippi State can do that, Florida's in trouble. But if they go out there and try and throw the ball 32 times a game, it ain't gonna work. But I don't think Florida gonna be able to put up that many points, because if you look at how long Mississippi State defense was on the field against Kentucky, hell, they didn't really give up no plays. Their defense was gas with 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. But I do think it's going to be a close game. I don't think it's going to be an 8.5 point game like Vegas had yesterday.
Well, I agree with your point on the passing. I mean, it's the same thing with Franks. If you're asking Fitzgerald or Franks to throw the ball more than 25 times, you're setting these guys up for failure, man. And I told Jake Wim that today on Mississippi State radio. I mean, I do not understand what these coaches are thinking. And again, this game, I think both front sevens are elite, and they kind of cancel each other out. So it's going to come down the passing game. Whichever quarterback can be more accurate down the field and don't miss the wide open guys that Fitzgerald's missed and Franks has missed on himself. That's going to be key to the game, man, the downfield accuracy, because both teams are trying to take away the run, which we tried to take away the run against Kentucky, and we weren't able to do it. But I remind you, C.C. Jefferson and David Reese has really stepped up this front seven, and in my opinion, we're at a championship level in our front seven right now.
Oh, yeah, I know all about C.C. Jefferson. He's a top 5 player coming out of high school. He just ain't been able to.
Well, he didn't play. Him and David Reese, neither one played against Kentucky.
Yeah, I know.
So, I ain't saying that's why we lost, but I am saying the front seven you seen against Kentucky is a little bit more equipped to handle Nick Fitzgerald and the running backs that are coming, because I think David Reese is going to be massed up on Nick Fitzgerald all day, and I think David Reese can handle that guy in the hole. But you got to get off blocks. Like you said, it comes down to the trenches. But I like the way our front four is playing right now. Our whole front seven, I mean, just the last 2 games have really – it's just a different attitude since we lost.
Yeah, and sometimes you need that, because that's why I think this loss.
You're a coach. How much pressure is on Joe Moorhead right now?
Well,
I think there's a lot of pressure on Joe Moorhead. I think there's more pressure on Mississippi State than Florida, and I think being at home could hurt Mississippi State, because when them fans start getting tight and nervous, it can trickle through the building. And it's an uneasy feeling, my friend. You know that as a coach.
Yeah, it's probably more pressure on Moorhead, because Mississippi State's supposed to be undefeated at this point, because it's probably the most talent we've had since 1998.
Wow.
And
we're supposed to win 10 games. So, and if we lose Saturday, you're looking at at best 8-4. At best.
This is a 6-6 football team, my friend. I see them losing their next 4 games. I said it in the preseason. They're going to lose 5 in a row, starting with Kentucky and ending with Texas A&M. I just feel like Joe Moorhead, when he came in and took the job, he was running his mouth about taking this program from good to great. He showed no respect for what it took for Dan Mullen to get that program to where it's at. He showed no respect for what Dan Mullen left that guy behind. And here he is running his mouth about how he's going to make Nick Fitzgerald a better passer. He's going to take him from good to great. Clear space off on your mantle for a Heisman. Get you ring size. Where you at right now, Moorhead? I mean, this guy's looking really, really, really stupid. And I wish he'd take that damn visor off because he won't ever be as good as Dan Mullen.
Well, yeah, but Lance, but it's
he's living in a shadow that he can't come out of. And the guy was a bad hire from the start. I don't trust the guy. And if he can't win now, he's never going to win because he won't ever be able to build that program back up like Mullen had it. Bet your ass on that, my friend. Do you agree?
Yeah, but he can recruit way better than Mullen can. I know that for a fact.
Well, how's he going to recruit if you ain't winning?
So you think they're going to win 6 games?
Yeah, I do. I think they lose the next 4. I think they lose to Florida. I think they lose to Auburn next week. I think they come back after a bye and get beat by LSU. And I think Texas A&M beats them. And I think Alabama beats them. That's 6. I'll give them the Ole Miss game.
No, Alabama will.
How many games you think y'all gonna win?
Right now, it looks like 11.
So y'all gonna run the table.
That's what it looks like. I thought we had 12-0. Slipped up. But I like where this team is. We're a little bit thin on defense. We can't afford the injuries in the front 7. But if this front 7 can stay healthy and Franks continues playing like he's playing and we stay committed to the run and special teams is playing, that's how you win games in the SEC, my friend. Commit to the run, championship front 7, great special teams, and the Florida Gators got all 3 working right now, and our wide receivers ain't too damn bad.
No, y'all got Grimes, Van Jefferson, Swan.
We ain't even using Grimes. That's how good we are. We ain't even using Kadarius Toney right now. He ain't even got out of the bag yet. Who do you think can match up with Kadarius Toney in space on Mississippi State? Because you know Mullen's going to try to get him in space. Because you got to get the ball out quick. Nobody can block this front 7.
Shit, that's what Mississippi State good everywhere on defense. Their
linebackers are thin. You'd have to admit.
Well, we not deep at the linebacker position, but the 3 that we put out there are pretty good. But I think we a lot better in the secondary than we've been in previous years.
How bad did it hurt losing that one guy that got hurt?
Jamal Peters, yeah, that was big, but people don't know it.
He's not back, is he? I mean, he's out for a while.
Yeah. He'll be back.
He'll be back.
Really?
You think he'll play this weekend?
Yeah, he really could have played Saturday.
Wow, he looked like he's hurt bad.
Yeah, but it wasn't as bad as the media thinks.
Well, I'm glad, man. I'm glad to hear that. I want everybody to be 100%.
Yeah, because my brother said today he practiced today non-contact.
Well, give me a score prediction because I know you're leaning on Mississippi State. I can already feel it.
You think so?
That's a bad pick, my friend. Hey, man, don't be leaning on home field because that's Dan Mullen's home field. We got home field advantage this weekend. We turning Starkville into Gainesville, baby. They can have a wild out if they want, but they should have chose yellow because that coach has got a yellow belly and a yellow spine. He ain't got no guts.
But you know, if it's a big game now, I'm telling you facts I know about that. If it's a big game and the game is close, Dan Mullen is prone to fuck up.
You're only as good as your players, my friend.
That was his MO. Well, good as your players.
Give me a game. Give me a game that came down to the end and Dan Mullen fucked it up.
LSU. What was it? I think it was 2 years ago in Starkville. It was like maybe 18 seconds left, and he couldn't even get his field goal team out on time. And instead of kicking a a 42-yard. They got a 5-yard penalty, made it much harder to kick, and kicked a 47-yard and yanked it. And all he had to do.
You gonna put that on the coach? Like players shouldn't be paying attention and they don't know what they need to be doing at this time in the game. I mean, you really gonna put that on the coach?
I'm gonna put that on what my brothers have told me because Dan has his hand in everything, he wants to control everything. So when it's time to make a big time decision in the game, his mind is everywhere because he wants to fuss and control every position coach. Like if the defense is doing bad, Dan he'll try to take over the defense. Well, at that point, your mind not on the offense on what you need to be doing on the next possession. As a head coach, if that's your specialty, that's the only problem I got with him. He tried to have his hands in everything, and that hurt him for in-game decisions when close games. Because I know as a head coach, you can't have your hand in everything, in every position, with every position coach. You need to be focused on what you're supposed to be focused on.
You make great points. We're gonna find out.
No, that ain't taking nothing.
No, I understand. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, man. I mean, if you're gonna be great, you gotta be able to hand off responsibility. That's what the great ones do.
Because Nick Saban, do you hardly ever see him, like if you watch Alabama practice or if you really watch him on the sideline, when the offense on the field, he may say something to the offensive coordinator if he's fucking up, but like for the most part, he coaching his defensive backs.
Yeah, man, aces in places. You know that. If you're gonna win a big game, you better have your aces in places.
Yeah. But
let me ask you this, man. Because I made this statement on a phone ball today and they laughed at me. But man, I just feel like them cowbells are a weapon, man. Why would somebody like me try to come to a game when you know they already want to kill you? Why would I walk in there when they got a controlled weapon on? I mean, is a cowbell not a weapon? I mean, if I hit you with a cowbell, is that not considered a deadly weapon? I mean, would that not hurt you?
Ain't nobody gonna hit, man. Mississippi State, man. Ask Feinbaum. You can call me on 3 Feinbaum tomorrow. Mississippi State got some of the nicest. But you heard Feinbaum? You see this quote? I know you did. Man, Mississippi State people ain't like that. Now, if you went to Oxford, them motherfuckers like that because they racist up there.
Right. Well, I ain't like that, man.
But see, somebody like you could come tailgate with us all day in the junction. Boy, you have a good time. And we'll let you talk your shit. Ain't nobody gonna fight like that bullshit they were doing in Oxford.
I'm gonna get down there one year, man. I gotta get down there. It ain't gonna be this year.
Gas too.
Hey, man. Hey, I trust you, man. I know if you say you got my back, you got my back. One thing I know for sure, you stay together, man, and that's what I respect about you.
Oh, yeah, man. I just,
You're a bad man.
I just love college football, man.
I know you do, man. It's going to be a great game,
so
man.
So you called Feinbaum today?
Yeah, I called him up. I went easy on him today. I was the first caller. If you want to check out the podcast or whatever they put on ESPN. But
so how do you so like once they see your number, they answer your phone call before anybody?
Yeah, I mean it's hard to get in on Paul, man. You just got to call out for hours straight. I mean you just got to hang up, keep calling, hang up, keep calling. Eventually you'll break through, but it's hard, man. It is hard to get through. And then when you get through, if you don't make an impact, they'll throw you out, man. It's weird. I got lucky, man. I got lucky.
They won't answer your phone call no more with it.
No, man. I got lucky. But, hey, man, I appreciate your time. You're the man. Give me a score, for real.
24-21, the Bulldogs, baby. Sticking on my squad this weekend. Last weekend, I said we were going to lose. I won some money because I bet on Kentucky to cover the spread.
You're a bad man. Hey, they always say don't bet with your heart.
Well, I just bet on Kentucky to cover the spread because I thought it was going to be a 2 or 3 point game either way.
Right.
so, man, y'all be on the gas over there?
Do what?
Y'all be on the gas over there?
Oh, yeah, we're on the gas.
Man, be fried.
You know how it is. You know. That's all they talk about. That's all my messages get, man. They're worried about my health, I don't understand.
Really?
Yeah, man.
That's all I'll be doing too, chilling, man, once I get out of practice and shit.
Hey, man, all this show's about is having fun, man. Just real talk with real people. I ain't trying to make it on the ESPN. I ain't trying to be big time. I just have an opinion. I know there's a lot of people like me that are just real folks that can't get through on radio shows and just want to talk some football. It don't matter if we're right or wrong. We're just having fun, man.
I need to call Fun one day.
Yeah, you do, man. Give him help.
You need to give me a shout out tomorrow. You gonna call tomorrow?
I'm going to call tomorrow.
What time you gonna call?
About 4. 5 your time. About 5 Eastern. It takes me that long to get settled in.
No, I'm in Houston. Where you?
I'm on Central time. You on Central?
Yeah, I'm in Central.
Yeah, so I'll call in about 4 then.
Yeah, it's a 607 where I'm at.
Me too, man.
Yeah, so I'll be in Starville this weekend, man.
Cool.
It's gonna be a good game, and that game comes on early, man. You gotta love that. ESPN, baby. Don't be late for the party, man.
Yeah, all right, man. Give me a holler tomorrow before you call.
No doubt. Go Gators. My man, Coach Adams, played at Georgetown. Check him out, Tyler Adams. Good friend of mine. Played basketball at Georgetown. But you want to hang out, Mom? We'll sign this off. You want to stay up for a minute, Mom?
Huh?
You gonna stay up for a minute? We'll sign it.
Again, that's all let you do yourself.
I'll sign it off. I can sign off if you want to come in here.
Well, I'll do you.
All right, man. Mama's home. Signing off. Go Gators.